Welcome back to your evening news. I'm Jacob Sports. Tonight, I want to start off with talking about Artemi Panarin. Panarin is going to have to take a leave of absence from the New York Rangers due to some allegations that have been made towards him back in Russia. So someone is accusing him of assaulting an 18-year-old girl back in 2011 at a Russian bar. The New York Rangers and Artemi Panarin are both saying that these are allegations that have been fabricated due to his recent talks about Vladimir Putin. Because of this, Panarin is going to be taking a leave of absence, and the Rangers have put out this statement. Artemi is obviously shaken up and concerned and will take some time away from the team. The Rangers fully support Panarin and will work with him to identify the source of these unfounded allegations. So we'll keep you updated on that story as we find more and more about it. Back into more NHL. The Montreal Canadiens have now lost 2 straight and have moved to 4th in the division. A lot of this has to do with Montreal having last week off, but still, this is a big shakeup in the Northern Division. For Montreal, they're really looking to win their next game as they lost to Toronto and then they lost to the Senators in overtime. This is something that's really shaken the Northern Division, and we'll have to see where the other teams land. To continue on that, the Edmonton Oilers have taken that, gone on a 3-game winning streak, and now they're 2nd in the division. This is big for Edmonton as a team that not that long ago people weren't even sure if they were going to make the playoffs. Now they're creeping up against Toronto to try to take 1st in the division. The Toronto Maple Leafs are running into some problems. The Maple Leafs now have Jake Muzzin injured, Zach Hyman injured, Joe Thornton injured, and Jack Campbell is still unsure when he'll be able to get back to playing time. Jake Muzzin is going to be out for most likely the longest. A stick hit him in the face off a shot and he broke a bone in his face. Zach Hyman and Jumbo Joe are both listed day to day. Hyman, we're pretty sure it has to do with that block shot to his foot that he was out with injuries before, and Joe Thornton is unknown on the injury, but again, I will keep you updated on what's going on with Joe Thornton. But now with the Leafs, they're still looking to keep rolling against the Flames. I mean, for the Leafs to win this game, they need Matthews and Marner to be rolling. The reason why I'm saying this is with no Hyman, that second line is a bit more empty and they're losing some secondary scoring. And with Joe Thornton out, that top line is now missing a big piece. With this, that also means their secondary scoring needs to step up. And I'm specifically going to call out John Tavares and William Nylander. These are 2 players that should be putting up a lot more points 5-on-5, and they're not, so I'm looking for them to have a breakout game tonight. The Leafs' defense also really needs to step up. Jake Muzzin is their best defensive defenseman, and with Jake Muzzin injured, we're going to see Travis Dermott playing with Justin Holl on the shutdown pair. This is a big opportunity for Travis Dermott to get in and get some good playing time, so we'll have to see how Dermott does in that spot, but I think the entire defense core is going to have to step up because Muzzin takes up big minutes, blocks a lot of shots, and he's their most physical defenseman. I'd also say because of the defense injured, they're going to need strong goaltending. Between them missing 3 forwards and a defenseman, either Anderson or Hutchinson, whoever starts tonight, is going to have to be sharp. More than likely it's looking like Anderson, but we haven't had confirmation yet on who's starting tonight for the Leafs. Moving off the NHL, let's slide over to the NBA. The Raptors are finally over 500. This is big news for the Toronto Raptors as they've been struggling this season to really find their groove. Funny enough, Kyle Lowry missed his 3rd straight game with a broken thumb. But funny enough, the Raptors have won 16 games straight when Kyle Lowry has not been playing. Now, I'm not saying that means, oh, let's trade Kyle Lowry, but that's just a little interesting stat. The Raptors went up against the 76ers, who was a much bigger team than Toronto, and we figured we'd see the same problems again with the rebounding. Mind you, they were out-rebounded, but the Raptors players really did step up. With Chris Boucher getting 17 points, Pascal Siakam with 23 points, and Fred VanVleet also with 23 points. What's big for me to see with that is, again, when Kyle Lowry is out, other players are stepping up. So this does form the question, are the Toronto Raptors the real deal? I would say they are the real deal. I think they're 5th in the division now. They're looking to improve. They are over 500. I don't see this team blowing up anytime soon, but I'll have more about that on Friday with 705 Sports. But for now, we got to get back over to Colette with news. So we'll be right back right after this break.